217 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Well, I wanted to start our time this evening together just giving a big shout out again to everybody. I know that this week has been a challenge for a lot of people, adapting to our new schedule, adapting to our new way of doing Plan B with the live instruction. But everyone has just really gone above and beyond in making sure that their students were online and were attentive during the Zoom meetings. And for that, I just wanted to say thank you. I did just want to remind you that we did roll out a new schedule last week for Plan B, and which includes live instruction via Zoom. And I wanted to just remind you of those times one more time. Everyone's doing a fantastic job on getting on, but I did want to remind you just one more time, just in case. Our morning meeting and math time, the login time is 7:50. The meeting start time is probably closer to 8. The reading login time is 9:55, and then the lesson start time is closer to 10. And then the writing login time is at 1:40, and then I'm pretty much starting at 1:40 on the writing. So the first two meetings of the day with the math and the reading, I'm having students just get on about 5 minutes earlier than the actual start time, just to make sure that they're on and ready and prepared for the upcoming lesson. Whereas the writing one starts directly at 1:40. We did have a successful picture day for Plan B, or for Group B, on Friday, and we are going to have picture day for our Group A on February 1st, which is tomorrow, Monday. So make sure that if you're in Group A, you are wearing your best, dressing your best, and come with your best smile on, because tomorrow is picture day. Miss Jones is a UNCW intern, and she has started in our classroom. She is going to be gradually taking over subjects starting this week with reading, and then by the end of her experience, she will be teaching all subjects in our classroom, both in person and online. We're really excited to have her. We're excited to have the extra help, and we're definitely excited to be helping a new teacher perfect her craft and to learn more about what a teacher is. Let's head over to the Superhero of the Week wheel to find out who this week's winner is. Congratulations to the unicorn, and the unicorn is Brinley. Brinley has really done a fantastic job of making sure that everything gets done online, make sure that she's coming to school ready, and I'm just super, super proud of Brinley, and that is why she is this week's Superhero of the Week. Remember, if you want to be the Superhero of the Week, make sure that you attend all the Zoom meetings and complete all your work online and are doing your very best in person. If you come to school in person, and then maybe you will be placed on the wheel to be this next week's Superhero of the Week. Up next is Curriculum Corner. I'm going to cover everything that's going to be taught in our classroom this coming week. Welcome to Curriculum Corner, where we cover all the standards and different topics that will be covered and taught in our classroom this coming week. The week looks very similar. We're going to continue in a lot of our units in a lot of our different subjects. So we're just going to be building on to things mainly this week. So in math, we're still talking about geometry. This past week, students really worked on identifying polygons and quadrilaterals and the names that can be used to describe different quadrilaterals and different polygons. Whereas this coming week, we're going to be introducing composing and decomposing shapes. That's where if we put two shapes together, what shape will you create? Or if you break a shape apart, what two shapes are created? So it gets a little more challenging this week, but I assure you that we will do our best to make sure students understand, and I am certain that they will have a full grasp of composing and decomposing numbers or shapes by the end of the week. If you're in Group B, some shapes were sent home with you over on Friday, and you are going to need those for the lessons Monday and Tuesday live on Zoom. If you're in Group A, you will be in person, and those shapes will be provided for you, no worries. If you're online fully, Mr. Todd will send you the shapes for you to print off or draw on paper so that you can have the materials that you need. In reading, we are moving away from text features, and we're moving into finding the meaning of unknown words in nonfiction texts. We're going to focus on using context clues and prior background knowledge that we have in order to find out the meaning of unknown words. In writing, we're continuing our unit on nonfiction writing and where authors of nonfiction writing get their inspiration. This week we're going to work on generating ideas and selecting the idea or the topic that we're going to write about for our first nonfiction piece. Our first nonfiction piece will be focused on an animal, and so this week we'll be generating ideas and selecting different animals that we want to write about. And then finally in science, we are continuing and actually wrapping up our unit on the human body this week, and we are going to be talking all about our muscles. So last week we spent the whole week diving into our skeletal system, and we learned all about different joints and all about different bones and what makes our bones so unique. And then this week we're going to talk about our muscles and why muscles are so vital to our body. I hope that everyone has a fantastic week. If you think of any questions or have any comments or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 217 News.